So let's get into how to make your own DIY hair hydration blend. Now, I'm going to do this with this little small bottle. This is probably a little over 2 ounces. And I got this from like Dollar Tree, Dollar Store. I don't know. You can find somebody that has these little cheap bottles. I think you could probably get like a pack of 3 for $1. Now I'm going to show you how to do a 2-ounce size. Now if you get a bigger bottle, just double what I tell you. If you have a smaller bottle, just do half. Okay, so just use your best judgment on this. So first things first, Rosewater. Rosewater is the first thing we're going to use. Now this is one of the brands that you could find pretty much anywhere. It doesn't have this top. It has a spray bottle or cap. It's called Heritage Store Rosewater. Okay, and this bottle will probably cost you anywhere from $10 to $12 depending on where you get it from. Most health food stores have it. I buy my Rosewater in bulk, in big or in gallon jars like this, or gallon jugs like this, so I'm going to use that. But if you're buying Rosewater for yourself, this is a pretty decent brand that I have used many, many times, and it will get the job done. So I'm going to pour from my bit. I'm going to put this down because I don't want to waste it. Rosewater, this Rosewater is pretty expensive. So I'm going to probably do like a third. Is that a third? I don't know. It's less than half, okay? I'm going to do like a third of Rosewater. And it smells so good. It's just such a natural, clean scent that you will love. And it doesn't have a color. I know the bottle here is red or pink, but it usually doesn't have a color. Sometimes it'll have like a pinkish tint to it. But if it doesn't, it's fine. So aloe vera. This, again, is a big gallon size that I buy. You can find this at Walmart, okay? And this is pretty cheap. It's like $7 for that. That's the aloe vera juice. And again, when you buy this type of stuff, you always want to check your ingredients. So on this one, it says ingredients: organic aloe vera gel, water, and aloe vera gel concentrate. It has citric acid, and it has a little bit of a preservative. It's just like 1%, and I'm okay with that, because we don't really like to use a lot of preservatives in natural products, but that's necessary. And then you keep your jug in the refrigerator after you open it. Now that's the aloe vera juice. I also have aloe vera gel. Again, this is another brand, Lily of the Desert, that I buy in bulk. This is a smaller jar. I usually get the gallon jugs. So you want the one that says inner fillet. I guess that's how you say that. Fillet, I don't know. But yes, so you can use the gel concentrate, or you can use the juice, which is just the gel with water. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use this one. And again, you can get this at Walmart. You can get this big one for, like I said, about $7. They even have a smaller size that is probably like $3 or $4. I don't know. But I'm going to fill this. I'm going to show you until about right there. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space at the top. So far this is what we have. We did a third of the way with Rosewater, and then we did another little more than a third of aloe vera. Okay, so that's what we have. Now, so let me talk about Rosewater. I skipped right over that. The reason I love Rosewater is because it replenishes lost moisture. Now, it's very good to spray on your scalp and your skin, okay? So it makes your hair more manageable, smoother, shinier, healthier. It has some anti-inflammatory properties. It helps to increase your scalp circulation and promotes growth. So we love Rosewater for all of those reasons. And then aloe vera, I love it because it contains so many vitamins and minerals. It's such a healing, nutritious supplement. I call it a supplement, but it's just a natural thing. You can drink aloe vera juice. You can drink aloe vera gel. You can put it in your smoothie. You can use it on the outside. You can put it on your skin, on your hair, on your scalp. It's a great conditioner. It leaves your hair soft, smoothie, and shiny. Rejuvenates. It's a quick pick-me-up to your hair. That's why I said you can spray it on your hair throughout the day. And all of that good stuff. So the next thing we're going to add is a little bit of oil. And I want to add oil because when you spray your hair, you also want to seal that water in, or seal that whatever you use with a little bit of oil. So if we already have the oil in it, then you don't necessarily have to completely seal it. So I'm going to use castor oil and I'm going to use this, it's a pretty popular brand of castor oil. And it's black castor oil, actually. So I'm using this because, like I said, it's a popular oil that a lot of people probably already have at home. And it helps with dry scalp. It helps to get rid of dandruff, itching, treats scalp infections, and it helps to promote growth. So you don't need to measure this. Like, it don't need to be perfect, right? It's not, nothing in here is going to hurt your hair or scalp if you do too much or too little. So I'm just showing you, I'm just going to do a little bit, and it's not going to mix. You're going to have to shake it every time. Oil and water do not mix, and that's good because we don't want it to mix. We want the water to get in there first, and then we want the oil to seal it. And the castor oil is so thick, it just kind of sits on top. But guess what? Just shake it. Give it a good shake, and some of those that the oil will kind of bead up, and then you'll spray it. Now, one thing I'm also going to add, and this is a bonus, okay? You add this for extra points. This is rosemary essential oil, okay? So I'm going to put a few drops in there because rosemary is very refreshing to the scalp. It's cooling. It helps the roots to stimulate growth. Works for dandruff, itchiness, all that. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drops. You can do how many ever you want as long as you dilute it first, okay? And shake it again. And that's it. This is what you would use every day. If you get a little small one like this, you can throw it in your purse. And you just spray it throughout. I don't want to spray too much of this because I don't want to spray this synthetic weave. But yeah, you just get in there, spray your scalp a few times a day, and that's it. And every time you use it, you will have to shake it because the oil will settle to the top. Okay? Now, spray lightly on your hair and scalp daily. You can do it 2, 3 times a day, morning, at lunch, and at night if you want to. But again, it's going to help to kind of get that process going for your hair to be nice and moisturized. Okay, so it's going to look weird if you let it sit too long because castor oil is very thick. You don't need a lot, but you want to just make sure you shake it really, really good before you use it every time because it's already kind of like settling on the sides, but it's fine. Okay. Now, again, if you're a person that likes to DIY, then I need you to grab my free ebook on how to, or the 5 secret oils that you need for healthy hair growth. And rosemary is one of the oils, and it will tell you exactly why it's a good oil for hair growth and how you can use it. So I'm going to tag it below in the comments. Hey, Miss Pam, Pamela. I didn't even know you were on. I messed up the live, Miss Pam. So mad at myself. But anyway, so let me pin that. Oh, it's not even gonna let me pin it. Oh yeah, it will. Will it? Okay. So yes, if you are someone that wants to make your own hair growth oil, okay, I have pinned my free ebook below, so you would download that, and it's going to tell you the 5 main oils that I like to use, especially for beginners for hair growth. It's going to give you some DIY recipes to make your own blends. Okay, very, very simple. It's not anything too overcomplicated. You can get it done in in 30, 45 minutes. You'll have your own blend. Okay, read through the guide. Ask questions if you have them. You can email me always with questions. You can comment below if you have questions. I'll come back and check later. Okay. I'll come back and check the comments later, or you can send me a private message here on Facebook.